What's up, dudes? We're back with another video. We're gonna be checking out a couple more colors of the Flame 600s. Now today we got the orange and the blue. This is light blue and we call this orange. It doesn't even have a fancy name, they just call it orange. Can you believe it? We're gonna do some hit-offs real quick. But before we do that, let me kind of talk a little bit about the paint. These are very high pressure spray paints, perfect for getting in and out of action very easily. So if you gotta do billboards, real hot shots, hot boy spots, you know, getting in and out real quick, you're gonna be able to do your fill in a much quicker time period, in a much more efficient manner with much better coverage than any other type of paint. These are fantastic cans. I think you guys will dig them. And now that it's summertime, people wanna go big. These are made for going big. Unfortunately, we only have this small dumpster, so we're gonna go little, but you'll see how they paint, and that's the most important thing. So why don't we roll this around? I just hit off pins on this, and I don't think I wanna go over it. It's too beautiful. It's a work of art. You know, some people say graffiti isn't art, some people say it is, but when I see a nice, beautiful, bubbly throw up, for me, it's like a beautiful, like, masterpiece painting by Michelangelo. And I'm sure you probably think I'm a graffiti degenerate for thinking that, and you're absolutely correct, but that's what I like. That's what I like. So anyways, let's roll this over. All right, guys, what's on the other side here? Oh, look at that, it's all grilled up. Ready for a video. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And you know, this is actually pretty good because we got a lot of black on here, and with the black, we're gonna be able to see how well it covers over different stuff. So why don't we do this? Let's just kind of buff out some of this green over here. And this is what we used last week, by the way, the crazy grass, I think it is. This is the crazy grass. It's amazing color, man. It goes down really nice. But let's just kind of buff a little bit of this out, just so we have a somewhat clean surface. I'm using a Eurofat on a flame can, by the way. And you guys are probably going nuts seeing me buff a dumpster with a very nice can of paint. But that's what I have happening at the moment. So anyways, let's get cracking, boys. All right, up first is the orange. Now, oranges are famous for not covering very good. You ask anybody who's used an orange over the years, they're very transparent, they're very runny, with one exception. That's gotta be the Krylon Farm Implement Allison Chalmers Orange. That paint is a work of art. The rest of Krylon's paint, but that Allison Chalmers Orange. Oh, and the, what's the yellow? Any of the Farm Implement colors, get those, they're really good. So let's see how this compares. Okay, so as you can see on a black surface, the orange is not gonna hide very well. You're gonna get some penetration of the black from behind, but this is a very extreme circumstance, but I'm a pretty extreme dude, so it's important for me to look at things in these type of situations. Oh, don't mind Biskit, she's just, she's taking her frustration out on the boxes these days. She hates boxes. But you know what? She breaks down all the boxes for us. We don't have to do it, and she doesn't cost any money. We just give her some treats, you know? But anyways, I know it looks kind of transparent, but this is actually very normal for an orange. On a lighter colored surface, we should be able to get a lot more brightness out of it. But when you're trying to go over something dark or something super grilled with an orange, I highly recommend using like maybe just a little scuff coat of white underneath it, and it'll make the orange shine much better. And that's pretty common for these. So I wouldn't count that as like a problem with it. It's just the way oranges are. But if you need an orange, it's right here. Let's go ahead and check out the blue. This light blue has a lot of white pigment in it, you know, in order to make it a lighter shade. So that thick white, zinc white that they put in this paint will make it much more thick. So these light blues actually cover really well. So let's go ahead and check it out. Make sure you test your can first. Look how thick that comes out, guys, watch. Look at that. That thing is ready for action. All right, let's test it out. Okay, this is with the pink dot. This is the stock tip that comes on the can. We get excellent coverage with this blue. It's fantastic. I think you guys will enjoy using it. Look at the quality of the lines here. You know, we are getting a little bit of overspray with that light blue, very common with the light blues, but the quality of the line is very good. It's not very drippy. It covers really well. Look at it going over all that stuff, and it has very good ability to hide what's underneath it. Not only does it cover, it hides really well. So if you're doing a big fill, this blue would actually do you really well. I think you guys would really dig it on a big giant fill. So why don't we do that? Should we do an orange fill with the blue outline or blue outline with the orange fill?
Blue fill with the orange.
Blue fill with the orange. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let's get cracking. All right, should I do another wet throwy? Someone got mad about that one. They didn't like my W. I was like, dude, I'm just writing random names, homie. You guys write the same name all the time, every day. I write a different name every day. You try that. Okay, there we go. All right, look at that. Excellent coverage, guys. Lays down nice and slick, nice and fast. You should have no trouble getting in and out of your situations that you're in. No trouble whatsoever. Look at it go, guys. Smooth as silk, my boy. Smooth as silk. I don't know what it is about aerosolized spray paint or aerosolized paint to me, but I have like this, you know, somewhat autistic obsession with it. Like, even if I wasn't doing graffiti, I would still be super into spray paint. It takes a very special type of person to do graffiti, I'll tell you that. Like actual graffiti on the street. No offense, no offense. VR graph is cool too. Okay, there we go. I think I just needed a little bit more funk on that one. Okay, let's try out the orange. I have a feeling the orange is going to be a little bit watery on the outline. We're using a pink dot, but fuck it. Chicken in a bucket. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. All right, there we go. As expected, the orange is going to be a little bit more transparent, but when you're using it on the outline, you're laying it down a lot thicker, so we're actually getting pretty good coverage with it on the outline. I'm actually pretty happy with it. Did I miss that under there? Wish I didn't have that lip on that dumpster. I mean, that's good enough. You guys can see how it works. Just filling these spots. All right, nice. And a little bit of that right there, just to thicken that up. And a little more innie on that one. All right, so there you go. Let's hit up pen again. All right, who else? We'll just hit up 24. Nice. All right, so there you go. I'm actually pretty impressed with how this does on the outline. It actually covered pretty well, and it does pretty good on the tags. It's just if you're on a really dark surface, the orange doesn't quite pull through as well as other colors. But most of the time, you're probably hitting like a freeway spot, you know, like those big gray freeway walls, the brown ones, the beige ones. This would work perfect on one of those. It would lay down beautifully. Or a freight train or something like that. Shouldn't have any issues with that. A nice rusty boxcar. There's nothing sexier than a rusty boxcar, my friends. Anyways, I think that's pretty much for this video. We got a lot of stuff accomplished, I think. I feel pretty good about myself. I think I can take the day off now. Thank you very much. Bye. Wait, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Don't forget to call us. artprimo.com, 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 206-365-4083, 206-365-4083. Your #1 source for all things graffiti, Art Primo.